I've got Tiarne Hawkins here. Okay, so look, I don't know anything about AI, but you know everything. Although I do know some stuff about the blockchain, and I do know that the blockchain industry and the AI industry are going to be working together. How much
Yeah.
of that is already happening today?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So if we think about artificial intelligence and what it brings to light, right? At the moment, artificial intelligence can process large amounts of data. And if you think about it, blockchain is a ledger of data, but it's authentic data. And one of the biggest issues for artificial intelligence at the moment is ensuring that the data we're using to train our models is one, authentic, and two, it's mitigating any risk against data biases. So things like skewed outcomes, systemic prejudice, low accuracy rates. Artificial intelligence and blockchain coming together as a superpower actually work very, very well together. We're seeing a lot of different frameworks currently coming to light, which help with explainable artificial intelligence because of the authenticity of the data on blockchain.
Okay, so is AI refining blockchain data, or is blockchain data refining AI, or is really just they're working together?
Yeah, it's like data integrity, right? If you think about the integrity of the data on the blockchain and the fact that artificial intelligence applications feed off data, it's essentially partnering those two together to help prevent any biases in modeling, any skews in any outputs of that data. The way I think about it is blockchain protects and AI gets better with more data. So coupling them together, you're almost addressing some of the issues that people have with artificial intelligence applications being released by centralized organizations around explainable AI, trustworthy data models, really understanding how that AI application comes up with that output. If you can essentially see the data or the supply chain of that data, it might actually help us ensure that we're building ethical applications.
So one thing that no one's going to know, obviously, is Tiarn actually helped us here at the Daily Drop. Like she came in multiple times, and we were in development. But every time you've come on, it's been a few times now. I just learned so much. Right? So you just said something so interesting: data integrity,
Yeah.
which is so brilliant. And I was like, oh, well, it made me think of FTX immediately. How this
Yeah.
is really what the space needs, isn't it? Data integrity financially for crypto.
Yeah, 100%. If we could couple artificial intelligence and blockchain together, which, if you think about it, they eradicate each other's problems in some ways or another, and then start to think about how we could pair these applications together to prevent against something that happened with FTX, right? Which is the authenticity of data, being able to build a model that can distribute AI models at scale, and it has that audit trail, so to speak. So pairing blockchain, enhancing data security, ensuring that there's that authenticity behind what we're building, where it's going, and then partnering artificial applications on top could be a really, really good solution to some of these problems.
So, what other industries do you think could be the most impacted by AI and blockchain working together?
Yeah, so the first two major industries that come to mind is obviously healthcare and finance. I think at the core of these, you both have data and you have identity at the core, right? So, what does that actually mean? Let's say you're a healthcare company or a pharmaceutical company, and you're currently doing some testing for a new drug. And you want to build a machine learning model that will help identify patterns in that clinical trial. The clinical and trial obviously includes multiple different things. You've got multiple participants, which is the identities, and then you've got medical data, which is passing through that trial. Imagine if we could utilize a blockchain ledger to be able to analyze or to be able to store that record, and then AI to be able to analyze that data, therefore giving a accurate output of that clinical trial, which would help in so many different ways when the FDA or any other approving body is being invited to participate in the actual trial of that drug. So there is one clear example where somebody doesn't have the ability to be able to manipulate the data to get the output that they want for something that is going to impact human life.
And I think BlackRock is actually using AI and blockchain together. They've got this thing, Aladdin, and they're taking all the data from the financial organizations, and that is helping everybody to do whatever they're doing. I mean, BlackRock runs the world.